Boy, do I have a list for you today. I am going to do a speed round of my advice for you if you're starting your personal chef business from scratch. I've got a ton of don't do's and definitely do's, and it'll make everything so much easier and smoother for you. Hey there, Chef Shelly here. I'm a personal chef and I've had a successful business for over 15 years, and I would love to help you start your own personal chef business because you can get paid to do what you love, cook on your own terms, doing meal prep services, doing small event catering, and a million other things that you get to decide in your own personal chef business. So when you're starting out and you're super excited, but you can't seem to get over that hump of going from the making decisions and the planning part to the actually starting and doing part, let's talk about that. What I don't want you to do is use some of the excuses people use against themselves to not get started. And a big one is, I don't have the money to start my business. That is the beauty of a personal chef business, my friend, is that you don't need a restaurant lease. You don't need a ton of commercial kitchen equipment or inventory or staff. So what is it that you truly need to start your personal chef business? Well, if you're focusing on meal prep services where you're going to the client's home and preparing meals for them, you're probably preparing meals for yourself right now, so you probably have everything that you need. Now, I know how we are. We love to cook and we love our toys, and there's probably a ton of stuff you would want to buy. There's tons of stuff you would want to upgrade, but you probably already have everything you need to go to someone's house and prepare dinner for them. So that leads me to my second one that I want you to do. Practice preparing meals on yourself, on your family, on your friends, just like you would for a paying client. This will tell you right there what you do need equipment-wise, if you do need anything, or if you aren't ready yet to take a paying client. Because another thing I say all the time, do not practice on paying clients. Get yourself up to speed first on yourself, on friends, on family, people that would love to have you cook for them. And that's the best thing, doing it for them. You get a little out of your comfort zone doing it for them, but you're not, again, practicing on paying clients. So if you need help practicing, if you don't know how to do meal prep services for clients, there's a link to my guide right by this video you can download. It walks you through choosing recipes, things that you don't want to cook for when you're doing meal prep services like this, the grocery shopping, the preparing, tips on how to batch do things at the same time so that you can be faster. A ton of information, and you can get that free guide and then start your practice on yourself, right? Sometimes when we think about these business things, really what they are, if we're not getting started, is it's just a delaying tactic. All you really need to do is build your recipe collection, practice doing meal prep until you're confident in it, and then tell people, make offers, and cook for them. Now, I know, that is easier said than done, right? But again, get good and confident with your practice and do your cooking intentionally like you would for a paying client. Don't just half-ass it, be missing an ingredient, and it doesn't matter because you're just cooking for yourself and family and whatever, and get through it. Really try to do it like you would for a paying client, because nothing is going to make you more confident and more competent than practice. You'll get better with intention and you'll improve. And another tip, as you're doing this for friends and family, do keep track of all their compliments and testimonials and make sure you ask if you can use those on wherever you're going to promote your business and get paying clients, right? So something to remember when you're practicing and you're working on your competence and your confidence is being really good at something feels great, right? Think about something that you're really good at. Okay, I've had a personal chef business for over 15 years. I'm super confident in my food. Mastery feels fantastic. But you know what doesn't feel fantastic? That's learning and practicing and not being good at something. And believe me, just because I said I'm good at cooking after doing it for so long, there's plenty of stuff in my business that I have to learn and have to work on, and it feels like crap. I feel dumb because I can't figure it out. I feel like I can't do it. And it's because I can't, right? That's what learning is. There's that beginning part that takes who knows how long, where you have to work to go from not knowing and being incompetent at something to knowing and being competent and being confident. And it takes time and effort. And where the feeling like crap part can come from is we tend to focus on where we're coming from or behind us instead of how far we've come, all the progress we've made, and keeping our eye on where we're going ahead of us. So please don't confuse the uncomfortable feeling of learning to think that you're doing something wrong, or you're not going fast enough, or that everybody else is ahead of you and already there where you want to be and you're never going to get there, because nothing could be further from the truth, okay? Definitely do not use me or any other experienced personal chef against yourself. Don't look at me or them and think that you can't do it when you're trying to learn it because you're feeling bad, all right? It just feels crappy in the beginning sometimes. The only way to feel good is to keep going. Learn, practice, improve, and get confident. And do not think that this is gonna happen overnight, okay? We have definitely been trained for instant gratification, especially in the US, right? We want big, fast dopamine hits. I blame you, TikTok. I'm just kidding. I love you, TikTok. Anyway, it can be hard to keep going through something that feels crappy. Or maybe it doesn't feel crappy. Maybe you haven't even gotten that far yet because you're not really starting your business, right? You're just kind of staying in that planning phase, the dreaming phase, the thinking about it phase, and then you're like, wait, I was supposed to be farther along by now. I was supposed to be taking my first client this month. I was supposed to be, holy crap, where did 2023 go? When you think that you've put all this work into your business and it's not up and going yet, you might need to really look at how much work you did. I'm telling you, it's not you, it's just being a human being. Our brains are lazy. They try to conserve energy. They want to keep us alive. They don't want to do anything risky. Your brain does not want to do hard things. Short-term Ben & Jerry's and Netflix sounds like a fantastic idea, right? Other than getting out there and telling people that you have a personal chef business and are they interested in trying your meal prep services, right? That can feel a little more scary. Your brain might not want to do that. Stay focused when you're having these feelings on the long term, right? Think about why you want to have your own business. Do you want to get paid to cook, but on your own terms? Do you want clients who adore you and love your food? Do you want to make the money you want to make doing work you want to do? Only working when you want to work? You know, all the things that are truly important to you about why you want to start your own personal chef business. And then just accept that the price to pay to get this thing you want, this cooking business, this life, the cost is what buys you the prize. The cost of feeling like crap, doing things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, doing the work anyway, and moving forward. That is the price that you pay to get the business that you want.